Hey there, it's Owen from Happy, and today we're going to take a look at the brand new EarthQuaker Devices Sunn O live pedal. It's kind of the third version of this box. It was originally a limited edition released in conjunction with hooded riff lords Sunn O, but now it's going to be available forever-ish. EarthQuaker Devices are a super cool company out of Akron, Ohio, the home of Devo and Lux Interior from the Cramps. Started in the basement of founder Jamie Stillman in around 2004. They've created a range of about 50 pedals covering nearly every aspect of sound imaginable. They constantly continue to innovate with interesting creations all of the time. The live pedal is essentially a doom heavy distortion pedal with a switchable octave generator and an additional boost at the end of the chain. It's been set up to the standard of distortion lord Sunn O's Greg Anderson and is based on the octave of a Shinny FY2 fuzz, the distortion of a white-faced Proco Rat, and a clean MOSFET boost at the end to really push the input valves on your amp. Internally, it's a surface-mounted component PCB. The distortion is based around the LM308 op amp, much like the Rat, although I can't find it amongst the tiny components. With additional diodes to clip the signal in either a symmetrical or asymmetrical way, depending on what you selected on the front of the box. Symmetrical mode is more like your Rat style of diode clipping distortion. Asymmetrical adds 2 diodes and an LED to the clipping circuit, and the op amp skips the clipping entirely. I'm gonna have Georgia come in and play some heavy riffs, and I'm gonna tweak the box live and see what I can do, and then I'll take you on a walkthrough straight after. Alrighty, we've got a fairly straightforward box here. 6 knobs and 3 clickless foot switches in a 1590 XX style enclosure. The jacks run along the top for pedalboard real estate squeezing, and along with the in and out sockets and a standard 9-volt power socket, you can add an expression pedal here for the octave section for hands-free extra depth. Across the front we've got magnitude, the boost section of the pedal. This is controlled with its own foot switch and is tweakable via this knob here. Next up we've got our octave foot switch, which can be controlled via this knob. And finally in the switch section we've got our amplitude switch. That's the distortion toggle. The distortion control works across these 4 knobs, where we've got a 3-way selector to choose the type of distortion, op amp, asymmetrical and symmetrical, straight up distortion level, filter, which is a tone control, and amplitude, which is the overall volume of the distortion. And there we have it, the EarthQuaker Devices Sunn O live pedal. It's a fairly straightforward piece of kit. 3 styles of distortion with an octave generator and a boost section at the end. There's a pretty decent range on this thing. If you've ever played a Rat, you'll get an idea of the kind of distortion style. Although I feel this thing is a bit more versatile in sound than a straight up Rat pedal, and a bit heavier. Then you've got the octave section, which adds a nice bit of extra weight to lead lines up the neck, or a real clanging to chords if you want to go in that direction. And then there's the boost section at the end, which doesn't really add any color, just straight up level to the box to really push your volume and squeeze the front end of your amp. It's a tidy, heavy sounding piece that sounds exactly how it's labeled, the kind of pedal that Sunn O would play for distortion. Nice. The live pedal runs at $589 Australian and is available from all good pedal kiosks in your area. Thanks for tuning in, and I'll catch you next time for more stuff.